Introduction of the creator of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya. I and you, every human being isn't just a perishable body. We all are imperishable souls, in the form of points of light along with the mind and intellect who are sitting in our own filled-up bhrikuti that is placed between the two eyebrows. It is because a person dies immediately only when he is shot in the bhrikuti, and bindi, that is a dot which is the remembrance of a soul, is also applied in the very bhrikuti. The Supreme Father Shiv, the father of the subtle point of light souls, is also an extremely subtle point of light in the form of a brilliant atom. A unique actor among all the souls, the Supreme Father Shiv alone is beyond the cycle of birth and death. For this very reason he is bodiless, incorporeal, and because of being Trikaldarshi, that is the one who knows the three aspects of time, it is said for him, there is one God, truth is God. That very Satyam Shivam Sundaram meaning true, beneficial, beautiful brings about the establishment of the divine kingdom in the imperishable religious land of Bharat with the heavenly, true, ancient deity religion of the beginning of the world, that is the golden age, and makes us renounce all the religions of various perishable religious lands or the lands of falsity in the Iron Age. For the accomplishment of both these great tasks of establishment and destruction, according to the word praveshtam, that is I am capable to enter, in the Gita, the incorporeal Shiv, God the Father enters the chariot-like body of the first father, that is Adipita, the first deity, that is Adidev, named Shankar or Adam or Arjun or Adam or Adinath of the gens, that is the most famous seed form in all the religions of the human world tree. And through him, he does narrate the true knowledge of the Gita orally like the other bodily religious fathers, but he doesn't write any religious scripture. Through this very true knowledge of the Gita, the most famous Third World War of the massive, that is Mahabhari Mahabharat in the form of a massive revolution of knowledge is brought about in the entire world. This war isn't brought about through the information given by the deity Krishna, complete with 16 celestial degrees, who is worshipped in the form of the one with the childlike intellect as a remembrance in the temples even today. In fact, he is worshipped in the temples as a completely voiceless child. It is the incorporeal God Shiv himself, who makes human beings into deities. He is praised as Kalatit, that is the one who is beyond the celestial degrees, and Kalpantkari, that is the one who brings an end to the Kalpa, that is cycle. Just after a short time of the Third World War of Mahabharat, all the perishable religious lands like Russia, China, America, Europe and so on are destroyed in the Fourth World War through the pestles in the form of missiles that emerged from the stomach-like intellect of the European Yadavs, that is the descendants of Yadu, the ones belonging to the dynasty of Vrishni in the form of Russians and Americans. Only the imperishable religious land of Bharat remains. It is the pure land of Bharat on the earth, that is Farsh where the incorporeal God the Father Shiv himself comes with the name Khuda, that is God from the supreme abode, or the soul world, or the seventh sky, that is Arsh before the very destruction, and establishes paradise, or Jannat or heaven, that is Swarg through the chariot-like body of Arjun, Adam or Adam, the one being in whom he is present, that is Ekvyapi. All the other religious fathers are selfish, Swarthi, that is Swa plus Rathi because of having their own chariot-like body. It is God Shiv alone who creates heaven because of always being stabilized in the stage of the self of the point of light soul. Everyone else, the men, that is Nar, just create hell, that is Narak. Krishna didn't bring about the Mahabharat war in the end of the Copper Age and establish the sinful Iron Age. Kalatit Kalyan Kalpantkari, meaning the one who is beyond the celestial degrees, benevolent, and the one who brings an end to the Kalpa, Har Har Bam Bam Mahadev Shiv Shankar, himself is praised as the only title holder who brings about the Third World War, especially in Bharat, and the Fourth World War of missiles or bombs among the European Yadavs. A clear direction given through the mouth of Brahma with 4 gathered heads to change the name Prajapita Brahm Kumari Ishwariya Vishwa Vidyalay to Adhyatmik Ishwariya Vishwa Vidyalay in the end of page 4 of the Murli dated 20th March 1974, narrated by Shiv Baba at Mount Abu is as follows. God the Father is called spiritual, knowledgeful. So, you will write the name Spiritual University. Nobody will object to this. Then you will remove those words, PBK, from the board as well and write this Spiritual University. Try and see. Write, God Fatherly Spiritual University. This is their aim and objective. There will also be changes in your museum, pictures and so on day by day. Then you will have to write on all the centers, God Fatherly Spiritual University. Om Shanti.